Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Sunday, April 16th, 2023. The City of 29 Palms sewer system is still in early stages. The city says that the planned infrastructure is necessary for the growing area. Not only for downtown businesses, but residential areas that will rely on the healthy water table as the population grows. Like most of the Morongo Basin, 29 Palms relies on private septic tanks for sewage treatment. Both the city and the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center have plans to modernize their wastewater treatment with sewer systems. And the newest 29 Palms City Commissioner, Octavia Scott, sat down with Gary Daniel on the Up Close show this last Friday and talked about 29 Palms and how the sewer system is essential for the city's future growth.
You know, we have to look at our sewer system, or our lack of. It's very important. We're one of the few cities in California that doesn't have a sewer system. Everyone is on a septic tank, and so that hinders growth. But at the same time, it's a balancing act. We want to maintain the charm of the city. We want to maintain the culture of the city, but we also want to provide some extra businesses here to provide a service for our community. We can't attract some of these businesses until we can solve the sewer issue.
Building the infrastructure for the sewer won't be cheap, and getting residents hooked up to the sewer may be a long process. But City Commissioner Scott says that if all goes to plan, residents won't be picking up the tab for the initial build-out and hookup.
We're pursuing federal money to do the sewer, and if everything goes as planned, we should be able to start, we should be shovel-ready within the next couple of years. But the goal of the city council and the goal of the city of 29 Palms is to make sure that if we do this sewer system, that no resident in 29 Palms has to pay for the hookup charges. And so we might have to scale the project back depending on how much money that we're able to get from the state and from the federal government.
Scott goes on to say that while those federal grants are expected to pay for home hookups to the new sewer, residents will still pay a monthly bill for sewage just like any other public utility. You can hear the full conversation that Gary had with Commissioner Scott on our website, Z107.7FM.com. On the other side of the Morongo Basin, Yucca Valley still has over 300 homes that need to be connected to the town's nascent sewer system. Here with that story is Mike Lipsitz.
Property owners bear the costs of decommissioning their septic system and connecting to the sewer line at the street, but those costs vary. A single-family residence, on average, could pay approximately $3,000, but maybe less or more, depending on the complexity and length of the connection. On an individual basis, the Regional Water Quality Control Board has begun calling property owners who have not connected. You can start the process at hdwd.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
That's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 News, I am Robert Hayden.